Hello everyone, so today we are going to be looking at the right hemisphere of the brain from a lateral view. We will be looking at the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, and the temporal lobe. So to begin, right here we are looking at the frontal lobe, which plays a large role in nonverbal abilities such as interpreting personality, emotions, and even humor. Next, we will be looking at the parietal lobe, which plays a very large role in our senses, so our sense of touch, etc. If there's damage to this part of our brain, we will have difficulty with spatial awareness and even our nonverbal memories. Next, we're going to be looking at the occipital lobe, which deals with all visual information, and this part of our brain processes and interprets everything that we see. The last lobe we'll be looking at is the temporal lobe, which deals with learning and remembering nonverbal information. I think a great example for this is how we remember music, which I think is really cool. Lastly, I'm going to be going over the different parts that separate these lobes. So here we have the parieto-occipital sulcus, which separates the occipital lobe and the parietal lobe, hence the name. Next, we have the central sulcus right here, which separates the parietal lobe and frontal lobe. And lastly, we have the lateral fissure, which separates the temporal lobe and the frontal lobe. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful evening.